feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss living in a palace and sucking the the same people who built it.
Yes. My relation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real...
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful.
Should we head toward the palace?
Let's get underway.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden, but when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Comes in, it's got to get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance the Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Betty afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous. They just let us move it straight off the boat. I gotta running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaca and over at Cholera. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
I got no kids, no wife neither. There was a girl once, but she left.
Hey, you. You seem different. Can you... You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having to see you sometimes.
Yes,
You bastard!
Landed on the baby.
Damn it!
Now we're getting somewhere.
Look at this place. Might be time to head back to Potterstead.
Someone there?
See, I told you.
No. I don't want to die. What's going on here?
what was that?
Something wrong?
Hey, where do you think you're going? No use running. No. A body! Here? Huh? What?
I'm not supposed to say so, but the Duke's cousin got his safes here. Who needs more than one safe, you might wonder? Well, in this world, either you don't need a safe, or you need several. That's how it is.
Open up. I got the code, but it's back on the phone.
Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Open this door.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
Huh? What?
See you sometime.
someone...
not in the mood. Show yourself. Let me demonstrate.
Let's see what this says.
Set up the huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight. Pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop. Owning wine is better than Tivian prisons. Idiots.
People here see you sometime.
If you go creeping around, watch out for the blood flies.
Don't need to do this.
Wait, look. I think her head is worth a fortune. Leaving so soon? I'ma cut you into pieces.
I thought I saw someone right here. The place. Let's check the place just in case.
Huh? What?
Feel free to browse my offerings. I am proud to say we are still open and fully stocked despite the recent incidents at other shops.
Got more important things to worry about. The familiar parts of this
Come
city are
back
so
soon, if I'm still around.
That's no way to live.
I hear yesterday was quite a night at the palace.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace-born, and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire? No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp.
It's a hot one. Whew, that's for sure. Circonan wine is better than Tivian prisons.
And better Crystolian clap than Morellian gout. All right. You get the customers you deserve, I suppose. I'm not with the Howlers. They just take a cut. Throw from the Grand Palace where I'd be surrounded by opulence. Come on! What? You're so dead!
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Damn it, I need to pee.